And you know what they say, blanket will do it live. That's right. This is the Go Show. It is live. And I appreciate you being here, getting the gram all up and running here as well. Appreciate you guys allowing me a day off yesterday. It was not intentional, I promise. It was migraine induced. And it just is what it is. Again, after 2 brain surgeries and countless shells shot through a shotgun bird hunting with the right here like this in this side of my head with the brain surgeries. It just is what it is. Yes, the Go Show is a go, Brennan. Yes, it is. We are up and running. Yesterday was just yeah. Migraines do suck, Tequila Jim. Yeah, but the great thing about migraines is fixable with tequila. Tequila Jim. Yes. And I should have done that, and I did not. So I'm glad to have you here. And this weekend is going to be a little bit, a lot of it. Well, no, a little bit. Let's talk about this. Tequila Jim you just went on a trip out west with your boys, and it was just in the middle of the damn desert. And it was firearms and awesomeness and cooking and fire and whatnot. That is what I would say is camping. Here is what I have come up against this weekend. Camping, I would say, is exactly what I described as Tequila Jim just did. But I have been ripped on for my jumping jack trailer. My jumping jack trailer has been labeled glamping by somebody in my circle. Now, glamping is glamour camping. It's not, it's not out there roughing it. The jumping jack trailer is simply a off the ground canvas tent. That's it. It's literally all it is. There's 2 very uncomfortable beds and a table. If that's glamping, then okay. But it was surprising to me that the plan was to head out just to Alamo, to Alamo Lake, and because that's really the only place you can find any kind of camping spot these days. So I'd head out to Alamo, and Alamo, if you don't know, Alamo is a lake in the middle of the desert. That's all it is. It's just a body of water in the middle of just straight desert. And I mean, there ain't nothing around it. It's a lake and desert. And I thought that'd be rad. Paddle boards, all that, fishing, do that kind of thing. The trip has changed to Lolomai Springs, which is basically a glamping resort, by the same person that called my jumping jack glamping. You know damn well who this is. And I thought, okay, because what she said was, and I appreciate that, Rhonda, that you missed me yesterday. I do appreciate that. Just a migraine, and it was ugly and ugh. But anyway, we're walking the dogs, and she said, that where we're going, they're not going to be very big with dogs off of leashes. They kind of hawk that kind of thing. I'm like, so essentially they'll be watching us. So it's supervised camping is what this is. Supervised camping. We'll go with that. Yeah. But I'm excited. To check it out. I mean, the place has a pool. Like, you bring your swimsuit. Place has a pool. We're right up against the creek, which is totally awesome. So we'll do some fishing, and it's going to be a good time. It's going to be a good time. So tomorrow's shows are going to be pre-recorded as we are heading up the hill, and we'll go hang out there. So anyway, the lesson of the day is this, and I don't know if you still do it, or if maybe we've graduated to a point in life where we just have really cool toys like Tequila Jim and a cool trailer or a jumping jack or something like that. But it is always best. And I know, Brendan, you feel like you're glamping when you're in a tent. Brendan, you're like, you the hammock picture you sent. I'm like, come on, man, really? A hammock? That's impressive, buddy. It really is. It's not something I want to do. But anyway, where's I going with this? The best thing you could possibly do is set everything up before you go on a camp. And I learned that as we have 4 kids going with us this time, 4 of them. And they're going to be in a tent, obviously not in the jumping jack, but they'll be in a tent. So there was a minute tent, and I know Tequila Jim had one of these. There's this big, like 10 by 14, big ass tent. Things are fantastic. So I thought, you know what, it'd probably be a good idea. Let's go ahead and set that thing up in the backyard. Damn good. Damn glad I did. As 2 or 3 of the very crucial poles that just popped this thing up were dead, were broken, snapped. If we had been in camp, even though it's a glamping spot, if we had been in camp, we'd have been kind of screwed. We would have had to just drive into probably Sedona, I think. I think it's by Sedona. Is that where this is? Yeah, I had to drive into Sedona, find a Walmart or something, and we'd have to buy a tent. So it is the best. Where do you get replacement poles? That's a great question. Yeah. Brennan said that the hammock is the hammock is the bear taco. Yes, it is. Where do you get replacement poles? Don't know. And these were when it comes to that minute tent, these were broken in a place where I don't think you can just order replacement poles and just pop them in. They were into these. So basically, there's 3 discs that have poles coming out of the disc, and these poles were snapped at that location, at that spot, and so that's where it is. Yes, always check your gear before going out, Alfred. I do. That's what I'm preaching today, because had we not, then we would have been in a very precarious position. I have been camping where I forgot the poles completely. The poles were not in the bag. Okay, they just weren't, and so I had to go to the nearest town, the nearest Walmart, and buy a tent. Yes, it has happened. You find generic poles depending on the brand. I know you can, but I think with this type of tent, the minute tent, it's meant to pop up. It's meant everything's like spring loaded, and it just boing, just goes like that. Again, boing. That's how it goes. And so when it didn't go boing, I had to find out why it didn't go boing, and I had to get the pole. Here, this one snapped off, and this one snapped off, and there was really nothing you can do. But yeah, standard 10 poles you can go get pretty much anywhere. A tent like an upside down sleeping bag. Oh, that was a beautiful sight, wasn't it? Oh, just little legs just popping out there, little boots, sweet boots. Anyway, so Queen Bee said, "Well, forget this noise. I'm gonna get a new tent." And I said, "Okay, well, let's look at tents." When you say, "Yeah, that's what Jim, your minute," I remember a dime, and I didn't know, was it because of broke poles? Oh yeah, but I remember you saying once this is gone or this is done, the whole thing's done, the whole system's done. I think we're in the same row in the same boat there. Ron says Dan is anal about checking any gear before we go out camping, hiking, biking. I'd say, yeah, it's a fantastic idea. The problem is for me, the jumping jack is a bit cumbersome to just check before you head out. So I just assume all's going to go to plan at that point. If not, we're sleeping in the truck. It just really is what it is. I mean, we got 2 dogs now, so I mean, it's really 2-dog night. We'll be fine. Be nice and warm in there, nice and snuggly buggly. Anyway, so I said, Queen Bee, Houston, we have a problem. And she went and got another tent. There's nothing I could say. I say, hey, let me grab one. Nope, she going to get a tent. That's who she is. Oh, the plastic hinges broke. Yeah, I think this is kind of the same thing, buddy. On that thing. Yeah, I think same. Y'all ready for this? She got an inflatable tent. I have been eyeballing these for a hot minute. It is exactly what it sounds like. It's an inflatable tent. So I have been, ever since I stood on a inflatable paddleboard, I have been absolutely rock solid confident in this technology, because the same technology you get in these stand-up paddleboards is in a tent. They also make campers, truck bed campers for them, camper shells with the same material. And you think of how rigid and how strong these things are. I'm like, why the hell haven't we been doing this? We're going to find out, Brendan. They put it up last night, and so I will report back after the weekend. It is it seems to me something pretty cool. Now, Tequila Jim will back me on this. Tequila Jim knows I like my space. So the fishbowl is what the fishbowl is. The fishbowl is the jumping jack trailer is the fishbowl. And I like my space. We don't go hang out in the fishbowl. I just like my space. And I have wanted, the first time I saw these, I thought, what a great thing to have at deer camp. What a great thing to have at elk camp is one of these inflatable tents, just so we can hang out. Either we need shade if it's warm, just to kind of have a drink, have a Coolidge in there and this, that. And there's a place where we can sit and eat. And I think that's a fantastic idea. So I am going to be reporting back. And Jim, our elk camp, deer camp, whatever camp we're in, Javelina camp, Javelina don't exist. But whatever camp we're in might have its own dining hall, because I think that is I just think it's a really cool, really cool idea. Yeah. Are you guys talking about everything? Wait, hold up a second. Aren't you the guy who talks about everything in the state is sharp and pokey? Yeah, it is. It is. And it's fine. Not in camp. There's nothing sharp and pokey in camp. What are you talking about, dude? Come on. Oh, we're good. We're going to have a damn mess hall. We're going to have a mess hall in camp. That's what I want. We get sitting in the little, like those little tiny uncomfortable tables and stuff like that. Just get a big old table in there. Hell, bring a dining table. That's the way to go. But I'm excited about the entire technology. Like I said, I mean, they make camper shells, truck camper shells. They make obviously paddle boards, and they do these kind of little tent setups. It doesn't seem bad. I just watched Queen Bee's video. I didn't see her put it up last night, but I watched her video on that thing, and I was like, okay, well, looks like a big ass tent. So it's good. And then yeah, the kids have air mattresses. The kids have they're pretty dialed in. It's going to be interesting with everything with Sharp and Pokey, Jim, is we're going to be having two dogs. And I don't know, one of the dogs probably will start to gnaw on one of the corners or something like that. So again, it'll be we'll do a full review, and we'll make it happen. Next to a lake or stream and cook fresh caught fish is fun. Damn right. We're going to be right there by the creek. Problem is the creek has trout. And I hate trout in every single way. Y'all know this. You're going to probably say it all together in the comments here. We know you hate trout fishing. I do. I hate trout. Oh, I hate trout. What a useless fish. I just do not like trout. And especially the trout in Arizona, you look at them wrong, they die. You can't, there's no catch and release by any stretch. And I'm definitely not cooking those damn things. Oh, what you do? Do it in good health. I appreciate that, Lynn. Thank you. Yeah, we'll do our damnedest, but I don't think my doctor would agree that anything I'm doing in good health. Check our tarps before camping. Just definitely check your tarps. Yeah. At least it isn't crabs. Well, that got personal. Get up. Oh man. Yes, it definitely. I would. See, and that's one of the toughest things about this beautiful state that I love is that we do need to take field trips if we want to do cool things like crabbing, cool things like lobster fishing, things like that. So, but we need to take a field trip to a really lame state to make that happen. Been thinking about becoming a live stream trail runner and camping guy. Dude, do it. Hell yeah. Dude, that would be rad, Alfred. We'd all back the hell out of you on that one, champ. Oh, hell yeah, buddy. Make that happen. Beach camping is awesome. Beach camping is fantastic. It really is. But it was funny. So back prior to you can find everything online. Everything has a review, and there's reviews for everything. I had a book. And this book was on Baja, California, and the places to beach camp. Found a spot, showed up. Dude, it looked like a refugee camp. I was like, I don't even want to be here. I don't even feel safe driving through here. Like you could just, I mean, the minute you roll into this place and you look around, you just get this vibe like there's already a hierarchy and some sort of governance. And it's just, and it's not good. And none of it is good. But then when I found some mile marker 14 or something stupid like that and just turned right towards the ocean, and it was the coolest beach camping spot I've ever had. So yeah, I do dig beach camping for sure. Yeah, but I mean that's the thing with the internet now. It helps a ton. It helps a ton. Just man, just looking in books back in the day is the way it goes. No money on my part. I got the gear lined up, but I'm a dreamer at this point, dude. Don't even worry about it. Can I give you a little piece of advice, Alfred? If you would take it, I'd appreciate it. Or don't. Just I appreciate you listening to me. No money needed, bro. Just hit record. That's it. Just hit record and start. Don't overthink it. Don't think people are going to see this. People are going to like it. People are going to not like it. People are going to watch it. People are not going to watch it. They're going to share it. They're not going to share it. They're going to laugh at me. They're going to make stupid comments. Just hit record. Just hit record. Dude, just go. Just do it. Don't overthink it. Don't overthink it. You have talent. You have charisma. You've got pithy comments. You got it all, dude. Just do it. Just do it, and we are going to celebrate the hell out of it. Just like we do Rhonda's Random Thoughts. We hype the hell out of that because it's good, it's entertaining, and it's one of our people. So we will do the same for you, my friend. You just let us know, and we're going to be up and running. Hell, we'll just do a live show with you doing whatever the hell you're doing. How about that? Right when you started, dude. We'll put it right on this show. We'll put it on Ion. We'll do it all for you, pal. We got you. Yep. Yep, your audience will find you. That's for sure, Rhonda. That's a great piece of advice there. Yeah. Can't get to pay your dues. The beach overlord. There's a lot of cool places to beach camp in Southern Cal. You just gotta be like a year in advance. You just really do. You really do. But I'm excited about it, and I really am. I'm excited about this inflatable tent because I think this can be a game changer. I've been excited about the technology since I saw it. I've been more excited about the technology since I was on a stand-up paddleboard and I saw how rigid they were, and my 200-pound ass was just fine on top of the water on this inflatable standing up. And then I put a cooler on the thing and a dog on the thing, and it's awesome. So why wouldn't this technology, as an inflatable tent, why wouldn't it be just as good? I have a very, very high expectation, and I'm excited about it. A very, very high expectation. So we're gonna see if the kids want to do it. The problem is there is some, and Jim will be excited to hear this because of his brother-in-law. Kip will be even more excited to hear it. The kids don't want a heater in their tent. Because the thing is an inflatable tent, it's this and that, and they're tripping out about having the buddy heater in the tent. I'm like, okay. We all get our one. I guess we all get our one where we freeze our nalgas off because we're afraid of the buddy heater. And then we realize that the buddy heater is really super safe. And we can just, they're going to want that heater. Because, okay, there's 3 girls and intern Nuge. So they'll be in there with 2 dogs. So whoever gets the dogs, Yeah, exactly, Jim. See, that's it. To get his brother-in-law threw me for a loop. His brother-in-law had Rob and I so scared that we were going to die having that heater in the jumping jack. Oh, yeah. Yes. I saw chop wood every few hours. See, this is Brendan, dude. Yeah, we're never camping. You are not invited to camp with us, dude. He's gonna have us play. What do you mean? What's for dinner? We're gonna chew the bark off that tree over there, and we're gonna like it. We're gonna have fun. Rob and I actually set alarms every few hours so we could wake up and change the little canister out for that little buddy heater until I got the hose that went to an actual propane tank. Yeah. I thought he had me. God, man, Tequila Jim's brother-in-law had me just so worried. It was 4 degrees outside, and I had the windows kind of vented because I didn't want to suffocate. Oh, yeah. I like hot tents. You have a nice fire place inside. And that's the cool thing, that actually these inflatable tents have the hole, the thing, the deal for the stove and the thing. Yeah. Put a damn stove in there. I'm all about it. And I think that would be rad. Tequila Jim, you coming with me on this? I know you're coming with me on this. Having a little mess hauling camp, just having a spot to chill, play cards, do whatever, and we don't have to like get up in everybody else's biscuits in their especially you with 3 teenage boys. Yeah. You're like, just leave that area alone there. Yeah, the boys are, being teenage boys and stanking. Yes, take someone on a backpack hammock trip. Here we go. Backpack hammock trip for the first time. I always joke halfway. Once we arrive, I'm gonna slip away and hunt them. I love it, man. Oh my god, that's my totally deadpan. That's why he just no. I'm being serious. I'm gonna slip away and I'm gonna hunt you. Yeah. Like, why else did I have you here? God, that's amazing. All right, absolutely. We did that on the frozen elk hunt. We did. We had a little bit of a mess hall tent. God, it was cold. I probably have the best meal. Again, you can have good food with great company, and it's the greatest meal ever. And I think that is one of the examples of that on the elk hunt, the frozen elk hunt we had. And it was so, God, we were freezing our noggins off. We were in there bundled up. But we had wine and great food, and we're playing music, and what a fantastic time. Yeah, yes. All right. Paranormal search and rescue. If anyone knows where you are, you helping get, definitely helping you lost. That's for darn sure. Yeah, so I will report back on that. Tomorrow is FAFO Friday. That will be pre-recorded. A lot of fun stuff for you guys. And you guys can play along. Please play along as I am heading up the hill and head up for some camping. So you guys are amazing. Thank you so much for playing along. And I will report back with the tent, the inflatable tent. I'm so excited and geeked out to see this technology, but I'll be warm and cozy in my jumping jack. So, all right, y'all, we'll see you we'll see you tomorrow right on FAFO Friday right here on the Go Show, celebrating all things outdoors. It's beautiful.